Hi.
Hi,
What's your full name?
my full name is Unku Emilia binti Unku Mustafa.
How long have you been a teacher?
This year marks my, let me see, she's doing since 2005, so it's 10 years.
10 years.
Yes.
And where are you currently teaching?
Currently teaching in Asia Pacific Smart School in Subang.
How long have you been teaching in this school?
That school for about 4 years already.
4 years.
Yep.
And what subjects do you teach?
I teach both English subject and English literature.
And how do you think this subject will help the students?
In terms of language, in terms of communication, in terms of them conversing with their friends. But I don't think English is only a medium of language. It also serves as a medium of exposure to other things as well.
To other knowledge too.
Yes.
Okay. Are you an AJK of any sort in this school?
Yes.
What is that?
I'm the SPM coordinator.
With that role, what are the responsibilities you hold?
I have to make sure that the students will tally, that the program will tally with the students' timetable as well, because they are sitting for SPM this year. So the program must tally with the program that I'm having for other subjects as well.
What are the challenges or issues faced as this role?
As a teacher,
Yeah, as a SPM coordinator, as a teacher.
one is discipline. Right? It doesn't matter in terms of student discipline or teacher discipline or management discipline.
Generally discipline.
Yep, general discipline, because sometimes it's hard to keep track with the student and the teacher whether they are working together or not. Okay, that's one major problem. And the second one is usually the student's attitude.
Yeah.
Right? So basically,
Variety of attitude.
yes, when you when you manage to get good students, so they eventually will work with you. All right, so they will listen to you and then they work with you. But if you have someone who does not like English, so they will go all of their way, not to do the
avoid,
homework, not to do this, not to avoid whatever you're giving them to do. They will eventually go out of class. I will go in one door, they will go out in the other door. So the challenges, right? So the attitude. And the third challenge would be time management.
Time management. That's general.
Yeah, because basically we have to juggle a lot of things. Teachers supposed to teach, and at the same time we have to do admin work as well. Filing, key in marks, and then question paper, and then program, and then all of a sudden in the middle of the week we have English
Courses.
week,
Oh,
courses. Yep, courses we have to go there. So time management is really
an issue.
yes, it is.
What do you think is the one quality every teacher should have?
Love.
Love towards the students or
Everything.
subjects? Everything.
Every single thing. You have to have love, you have to have passion. If you don't love teaching, you won't be falling in love with the students. If you don't love the students, so it will be hard for you to be teaching them.
So you love all of your students despite their attitude.
Yeah, attitude and the problem, whatever it is, because the love that I have for teaching surpasses everything.
Yeah,
Right?
nice.
So
It's really nice.
yeah, I mean, like, you have to have that interest and that passion. If you don't have it, you can just wean off by the end of the month. You don't feel like teaching anymore.
You create and
Yeah.
In your opinion, do teachers nowadays have those qualities?
Half and half.
Half and half.
Yeah, because I've been seeing a lot of teachers, because my previous school was in MRSM, right?
Yeah.
So the attitude of teachers there is quite different from the one that I've been teaching in private. All right. So because private, some of them they really love teaching because they love kids, they love the language, they love the subject. But half of them, they only think of the salary.
Yeah.
All right. So you have to figure out. I mean, sometimes when, for me, for instance, I love teaching, so I will be staying for that company for almost 4 years already. For certain teachers, when everything is just not up to their expectation anymore, so just leave. So they quit, so they go off to another place. So they're looking forward for another greener pasture. All right. As compared to MRSM, most teachers are very determined and very dedicated.
Oh, yeah.
All right, because of the background of the school itself. All right, because that's where you need to see the background, the difference of the background of one place of study, and then the other part of it is that we look at private. So it affects the teachers' what do you call that, the spirit, the
The
working
dedication,
attitude, the
yeah.
dedication of working. So
Yeah.
it plays a role actually.
Do you believe that the now and the future generations stand a chance to be good teachers?
Yes, I do.
You do.
If let's say they have great basic and then great foundation, alright. If let's say for you, for instance, do you love your teachers?
Yeah, of course I
Right.
do.
See?
Yeah.
So when you look at your teacher, some part of you feel like, I like that teacher. I want to
Yeah.
be that kind of teacher.
True.
Right? So not to say that they're also teacher that doesn't give an impact to you at all. Alright?
But maybe not as much as
The one who makes you, like to have that interest in teaching.
Any advice for those children or students out there who wants to be a teacher one day?
How many advices do you want?
Just the most important one.
The most important one is the one that I always have it with me is to have that ultimate interest in teaching.
That's it.
Yes, if you don't like teaching,
There's no way you can.
you won't be loving the students, and then you won't be loving the subject, because everything won't work. All right, because basically it starts with the basic of interest, and then the interest become passion. All right, and then you want to make it better, you will work for it. All right, you will start doing a lot of research, you'll be doing a lot of experience to get a lot of experience, right? You'll be doing a lot of work to get
do
that.
fun things.
Yes,
and,
all right. Because if you don't have all those, if you don't have all that three things, you won't be loving teaching. All right. Because at first, I never started to never think that I can be a teacher. Because I always thought that I'll be ending up working in a office somewhere,
HR,
doing admin work and stuff like that. So I applied and then I got the work and I fell in love with it because the student makes me happy.
That's good. It's
Right.
really good to
Yeah,
have that kind
so-
of passion.
Yeah, so basically they were the ones who changed my opinion about things because I don't like kids.
Let's hope I will change my mind too.
True.
My name is Sharifa Mariam and my
Okay.
partner's name is Amira Jafri. So we would like to thank you so much for
No
sparing
problem.
your time for
No
us.
problem.
Thank you so much.
Is that all?
Yeah,
I thought
that's
there would be more. I mean, like certain questions about what school is like.
No, not really, because this is more like thank you.
Okay, right.